Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, happy Easter and happy Resurrection Sunday to everybody that is tuning in on this glorious, beautiful, warm spring day. And it is warm out there today, but it is a golden day. Hey, let's do like Jill Scott said, and let's make it golden. Okay? Living my life like it's golden. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm living my life like it's golden. Because it is. These are the best years, and the best is still yet to come. These are the best years of my life, and the best is still yet to come. And the same goes for you. Because as you can see today, you see that sun out there? That hot, warm sun out there that's beaming. As it beams in on me, guess what? That natural sun beaming in is just the blessing. That's just showing you the blessing. The blessing that God is allowing you, that the natural sun, the spiritual sun, is shining through the natural sun and reflecting on you the blessings that He's showing on you. But guess what? That's just the blessing. We ain't even gonna touch the favor that is sitting there. The favor that is waiting to show and glow through you and show off to others. There's favor. That's just the blessing. That ain't the good stuff. That's the great stuff. But guess what? That ain't the tip of the iceberg. That's not the cherry on top. That's not what adds the flavor. It may not be the cake. That is the cake. The blessing is the cake. That's the foundation. Just like a friendship is a foundation to a marriage. But guess what? That cherry on top is what happens when you allow that friendship to grow and grow more as the relationship grow. There's so much in store. It ain't even funny. Your mind can't even imagine and wrap around. And that's the same thing with the favor of God. So I'm telling you today, He's showing through. As you can tell it off my face right now, He's showing. And that's the spiritual sun showing through the natural sun. That's His blessing. But there's even more with His favor. And if anybody wants to know, well, where's that favor? What's that favor? Let's dive in, because that's exactly what I'm going to be touching on today in this weekly empowerment, this weekly motivational. So I want to just dive in, but keep that in mind. Because the question is always back to what I said it was. Are you ready? You ain't waiting for it. It's waiting on you. It's your time. It's your turn. It's your season. But my question is, are you ready to be utilized as the example to others of what favor looks like? What does the favor of the spiritual son look like? What does the gift look like once I allow Him to work through me? How do you wear it well? How does the gift make room for you? Well, that's you to find out once you open up and allow the spiritual sun to show in like this natural sun is showing in today. But I'm gonna give you a motivation to go along with that. Let's dive in. Let's go on down to this Easter weekly empowerment. Do excuse me if I'm a little bit hyped, but there's so much I told you. My life is transitioning, not to mention that my mother, I am a true diehard mommy's girl. So on today, my mother's birthday. Today is my mother's birthday. So I am so happy to be blessed to still have my mommy around. So I am so happy. I'm in celebration mode because my mother's birthday is today. And then my Superman, he's out there, he's listening. You know very well who you are. Yep, it's Superman's birthday too. His birthday is 2 days from now. His birthday's on Tuesday. But I'm happy also for him because both my mother and both my significant other, they are both important people, and my life would not be the same without them. So you got the excuse if I'm a little bit emotional, a little bit hyped, is because I'm so blessed, and I thank God to still have my mother around. And I'm also happy and blessed that God allowed me, that He's using me to be the help and support and to be the encouragement and the motivation to help this great man that's in my life. It could have been anybody else, but I thank God that he is using me because this young man means the world to me. He knows who he is. Mr. LG know who he is. I'm going to leave it at that. Let's dive into this weekly encouragement. So, if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would be Greatness is Me. It's just the manifestation that you see. Let that resonate. I'm going to tell you again. Greatness is me. Tell yourself that. Going through this week, greatness is me. It's just the manifestation that you see. Well, somebody out there maybe today's, I want to talk to somebody. Anybody that's a little bit lost and saying, okay, I hear you. What is this about? Okay. I want to talk to somebody. Anybody out there feel like that you have now reached a point in your life where now you're starting to get recognized? It might not be a lot, but it seems like now, regardless if they want to or not, people are starting to acknowledge that who you are or who you transitioning into, even though you claim that you were this individual or you showed this part of you all along. Now all of a sudden people are starting to recognize and acknowledge a little bit more that you're maybe just this person. Anybody out there feel like that? Anybody feel like now that they feel like they're getting the respect, even though they've been doing this for so long? Just now, it seems like everybody want to come out of the blue and decide to give you a little bit, whether they want to or not, a little bit of recognition. Anybody feel like that? Because if that's you, you're who I'm talking to. You're who I'm talking to. I want to give a motivational booster and let you know, go through this week saying that greatness is me. Greatness has always been me. Somebody today may be saying, Dr. Charity, well, what do you mean by the greatness is me? It means I am great. I am great. This is just not for me. This is for you too. You are great too. Go through this week telling yourself, if only person that hears this is you in the mirror, tell yourself, I am great. Can't nobody do it like me. I am great. Greatness has always been me, regardless of what my life has been like. Greatness has always been me. Let me tell you where this is coming from. So while I was meditating this past week, during Tuesday when I was listening in to Pastor Jamal Bryant, he talked about how God, Jesus himself, wasn't just great on Palm Sunday when they were shouting hallelujah, glory to Hosanna, glory to his name. Jesus was great the whole time, from the time he was born up until he died and rose as of today, on this day that we're celebrating. He was great, and even when he ascended into heaven, he was great, and he's still great today. Meaning, it wasn't necessarily when people decided to recognize his greatness when he became great. He became great from the beginning. He was great all along. And I'm here to tell you today, that's the attitude that you need to go through this week with. I was great all along. It didn't just start when I got hired to the position. Didn't just start when I got promoted. It didn't just start when I got married. It didn't just start when I opened a business, when I graduated, when I had the child. This was your destiny all along. Regardless if it happened and manifested in the natural, it was already working internally and in the spiritual. So this was going to be you anyways. You need some personal. Here, let me use myself as an example. I knew that I was going to be successful in the healthcare field, and it wasn't going to be as no medical assistant. It wasn't going to be as no nurse. I already knew I was. When I was able to take college courses, psychology college courses in high school, and succeed and blow the professor away, I knew I was going to be good at it. When I knew that I was able to succeed and have myself been just coming in as a pharmacy tech, and they trusted me to train people coming in behind me. When other management was asking and requesting my work, I knew I was going to be successful. So I knew the doctor. I was more than just an assistant or a nurse or an aide or a technician. I was meant to be the doctor herself. Because I had people from the time that I was a child telling me that I sounded like, when I did presentations, that I sounded like a doctor. People were listening to my advice even as a teenager. There's people today that's still married today that I gave advice to in middle school and high school, still married. I don't know how to take my own, until now, take my own advice. But there are people today that's still together years because of listening to me. So I already knew that I was going to be successful. And the greatness shows when I go to work, when numerous patients are amazed with the work that I give. There you go. Your gift makes room for you. So greatness is going to show. I was meant to be a mama. I was able to take care of 3 kids as a teenager. That was my job before I actually got into the workforce. I had 3 godchildren. Did everything you can imagine. Cooking, cleaning, potty training, changing diapers, the whole 9 yards. And that was my training ground for when I had my 3 kids. No issue. No problem. So, same thing with me transitioning into being a wife or a caregiver. I already knew all I needed was the right person. All I was waiting on was God to bring the one. Because the one knows how to bring that portion of you out of you. And I had already put the wife on ice. I took her and put her back in the refrigerator and said, look, let her put on ice, freeze her until he comes. Because unless he comes, I'm not bringing out her. Because just nobody respects her. But beginning on this year, the Lord brought in somebody that does respect the wife in me and knows exactly how to bring her out, and is bringing her out real good. And bringing out sides of me that I ain't never seen come out of me, because guess what? I ain't never been with a real man until now. But I'm just giving that example to show that greatness is in you. Greatness is in everybody tuning in. It ain't just when it happens. It's when he ordains, and he ordains from the jump. For he already knows the plan, as Jeremiah said, or as Elijah said. Whichever one, as the prophet said, he already knows the plan. It's already. He already knows the plan. So this is going to happen regardless. When it happened and how it happened, none of your business. That's up to God to do. But he is going to reflect and show in due season. So it doesn't happen when people see it. I love the way Jamal Bryant said, you ain't got to see me get hired. Heck, I was the doctor before I got hired for it. Exactly. I was the college graduate before they gave me the piece of paper. Exactly. I was the spouse before the wedding. Exactly. That's how you get there. And the same thing applies to you on today. You are already great. The only thing that people are seeing is the manifestation of your greatness. But guess what? You should already know on the inside that I was great from the jump street. I was great. Can't nobody replace me, and can't nobody do it like me. God made me this way, and I'm great regardless of how it looks in my life. It ain't got to look like success, because guess what? You're still going to come out a success as long as you do it and try. As the pastor Joel Osteen said this morning, anybody watch my story, you'll see it, where he said, just try again one more time and watch the hand of God. It may not work out first time, but watch the hand, the favor of God work this time around. Just try it one more time. Heck, I'm being a witness. It didn't work for me before, but I'm seeing God move now in ways that I've never seen him move. Hey, I had a failed time going to school, but guess what? I see success now, more success now than I did then. I had a failed time with the work and the career, but guess what? I see more success where I'm at now than I've ever seen anywhere else. I had a failed marriage, but where I am at right now has been never before treaded by my feet one time in my life. So I know it's nobody but God. Ain't that just like God. So on today, I'm telling you, greatness is you. Go through this week and tell yourself, greatness is me. If somebody's saying, oh, I didn't know that you could do that, you tell them thank you. But I already knew how to do this a long time ago. Just like I tell my patients, I've been working in the healthcare field for going on 10 years. I've been studying this 18 years. Yeah, I've been studying since I was a senior in high school, believe it or not. And then on top of that, guess what? I worked 2 years before became a hands-on healthcare profession. I worked 2 years working in an entry level in an insurance company. So I had plenty of exposure. I got plenty of exposure, plenty of experience to be doing what I'm doing. Oh, I just don't tell nobody because guess what? I don't boast. The Bible said the gift will make room for you. No need to talk about that. Just let God do it. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. That's how I live. So I'm telling you today, believe in yourself and know that greatness is you. It's not just in you, it is you. Greatness is you. You are great all the time. Don't let nobody else out there make you feel like this is just happening. Oh, I'm doing this because, well, I guess they ain't got no choice now. No, they were supposed to be respecting you all along. Just because they couldn't tell or see it don't mean that you were not it. So you were great all along. It's just now they starting to see manifestation where now people's eyes can't deny that it is what it is. Just like people today are seeing through me. Oh, so you're not just saying you Dr. Charity. So you actually working towards wow. So you actually becoming that. Wow. Yeah. But guess what? I was always meant to be Dr. Charity from the beginning. I was meant to be the motivational speaker from the beginning. I was meant to be the mother of multiple kids from the beginning. I was meant to be a wife from the beginning. Might not have been ready for it then, but I sure am more ready now and willing and available to be that. That's why I'm in the transition phase. That's why it's happening for me right now. The Dr. Diva wife is right here. Hello. Because of the greatness that lies within me that has made me great all the years of my life. And I never doubt that I am great. I am great regardless of what my life has looked like because I know God made me great. And there's no question about it. So I am a doctor. I am a diva. I am a motivational speaker. I am an entrepreneur. And I am the wife, his wife, Superman's wife. We'll let God reveal a little bit more as time goes on. But I'm just stating what I am because I know I am. Because the greatness is me. So on today, go through this week and tell any doubters out there, any haterators, greatness is me. It is just only the manifestation that you see. I'm great regardless and was great all the time. You just couldn't tell, but I knew and he knew, and that's all that matters. So tell yourself, beginning on today, greatness is me. That's just a manifestation that you see. Well, that's all that I have for you on today, but tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. Please subscribe to Lady Superwoman. That's at Lady Superwoman 9999. That's 4 9s on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements. And remember, on this Easter Sunday, remember that you are great. Greatness is in you, and greatness is you. For that is who you are and who God made you to be. It is just a manifestation that everybody else is just beginning to see. So greatness is you. I love you. See you next week. Enjoy your Easter Sunday, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.